Hello, Virgo. Happy July. Okay, I'm Issa with Lily Sky Tarot, and I'm using my tarot deck, Lily Sky Tarot deck. So, yes, thank you guys for supporting the channel. I meant to say it in every video, but I'm just too real. I will be making my own personal print of my chakra cards, which I had made like almost 2 years now. So I wasn't sure which one I'd put out, the chakra or the tarot, and I went with the tarot. But I'll be printing my own personal deck for my chakra cards, and I'll be pulling 2 cards. Yeah. All right. So, but that will be for next month. It all depends. I'm gonna try to get them printed and see what happens. Yes. So definitely you can contact me for your own personal reading. This is just a general reading. And on my channel, I feel you can watch 3, on any channel really, you can watch 3 readings. So your personal sign, the sign you were born under, your sun sign, your rising sign, and your north node. So watching your birth sign, rising sign, and your north node will give you 3-card general readings for the month of July or whichever month. So for you guys, I got 5 of staves, okay, or 5 of wands. And in my deck, I like to use the old words. So I have staves in here and coins. So you have staves. And the staves represents fire. I don't know why I would think anything else, but fire. And earth, you being an earth, and Virgo, you being an earth sign, I feel like this is saying, really have a backbone, even if you don't want to say it out loud to your peers, but you know of someone or people that you're surrounded with being really childish, okay? They're not being responsible adults. They're not being who they portray to be or who you think that they can be, okay? And this is very important. So, and consider the other person's side. So if you're around a group of people that's just bickering, consider the other person's side. There's always 2 sides to a story, and then there's always the truth. So, real talk, right? So 5 of staves. Okay, so this is saying really recognize your own childish behaviors and recognize others' childish behaviors and really move forward into, okay, let's be responsible about this and we can still have fun. So the other side of this is having fun, yeah? Depends on what other cards fall next to it. Maybe people need to embrace having more fun and not lose that childlike energy of having fun. But in this sense, in this reading, it's a childish behavior that is the issue, and really calling it out for what it is. So even if you can't speak on it and you don't want to insult people and say it, but you just want to be aware of it. So if this happens to be you kind of, at the lower self trying to get attention for something or trying to find a way of how can I get something, we all know we have our lower self. So if this is pertaining to self or to a group of people that you're observing, it's still a childish behavior that needs a resolution. And look at it and say, what is the main issue here? And how can we get to a solution of this? And it's not, some solution is not going to be overnight. It's not going to be right away. It has to be something that's a process that a person can work through, okay? So this is very, very, very important, okay? All right, so I just realized I'm getting a phone call from someone. But it's funny how energies work and how things work when we really are not allowing ourselves to be childish, allowing ourselves to be responsible, allowing ourselves to connect to our higher self and see that, okay, things need to be dealt with on a higher, better, smarter, more productive level. So this will be your challenge for July. Okay, so really try to approach it with peace, love, and light. Okay, Okay, so July 1st is the full moon in Sagittarius. That's the sign that the full moon happens to be grooving in. And it's also known as a buck moon. And it used to be called a thunder moon because there's a lot of thunderstorms that happen around this time. So people in the past would name the moons, of course, for the events that took place, whether it was harvest or it was watching animals or the weather. And this one stuck for buck moon when the bucks get their antlers this time of year. So really, uh, just connect to the energy of Sagittarius and connect to that, and really, I feel for me personally the energy is overcoming a situation, finding solution, and really remaining positive. Okay, so that's the energy I feel for this full moon under Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel, and have a beautiful July, and I'll talk to you guys next time on the channel. Find me on Facebook and Twitter, and thank you guys for sharing on Twitter. I noticed that, so thank you. Thank you very much, and thank you for sharing in other social media. That's very, very kind of you. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.